Hello, hello. Welcome to our second episode of Call of the Sea. We have a special guest tonight,
This
Ruffle.
is Ruffle. He's back on the stream. He's fighting for his life a little bit to stay awake, but he wanted to be in the action. You want to say hi? um, he had a vet appointment today, and it was real stressful because he doesn't like leaving our house. But he was as brave as he could be, and he got a clear bill of health.
Yeah. And now he's ready for some slightly spooky video games.
Some cozy streaming. And there he goes.
And right to bed. All right, so we're going to pick up Call of the Sea here. Where we left off last time. We're not too far into everything. Our protagonist has landed on a kind of, sort of, possibly deserted island, but not really deserted because we're figuring out stuff there. She's looking for her lost husband, who's on an expedition trying to find a cure for her generational illness. It seems like it's kind of like a familial curse. Her mom had it, now she has it. And we've discovered on the island that there is some very strange ruins, very cosmic,
mythical energy at play.
yeah, very HP Lovecraftian kind of vibes going. So a couple of mild jump scares happened, but and right where we left off, we had just discovered the shipwreck of possibly our husband's expedition. We're not 100% sure just yet, so that's where the story was the last time. And there's the ghost ship that we saw. We also saw a gigantic underwater sea monster, so
Let's not talk about that.
I think we're gonna have to talk about that eventually. All right. Spooky ship. I see some gigantic slash marks.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Ruffles
Yes. All right, should we go in the spooky ship?
yeah.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Can't climb the ladder. Yeah, and I'm trying to turn the camera very slightly because the field of view in this kind of like,
It's a little jarring.
yeah, if you like whip around too much, it's motion sickness city. You're like clanking. You know what it reminds me of is the Black Pearl.
Agreed.
Looks like they took items from a stranded ship. It's too dark to see anything inside the tents. He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Me in cursive. Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack. There's some dude who's just like standing back there. You see him?
Ominously.
Right? He's just staring at me.
What happened on this ship?
No notes. Oh, and that's the native guy who's helping out.
A pulp magazine. I love Chandler R. Hogarth stories.
Chandler, I want to see H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft got his start doing pulp magazines like this, which were like campy B horror movies comic books.
Portable typewriter. Someone here had a green thumb. Photographic film.
Cartridge 12 exposure. Illuminati. Cults and Rituals. An interview with Inspector John Raymond LaGrasse by C.D. Ward. Robert
my.
Sudheim and his wife found dead at high seas.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
Strange incident in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm.
What was the business card title again?
Ward and Blake News Agency. Cassandra D. Ward.
Oh, but he doesn't have a title.
No.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Newport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
It's a pretty intense tiara. Spooky.
My God, look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
It took the four of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength? And he has the same skin disorder that's going on with me right now too.
Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing?
Was that the
The
same
slowest
figure?
human. It kind of looks like he's holding a stick or a gun.
Floating rocks?
The doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Alright, well. Oh yeah, we can't see in here, she said. What do you think, Ruffle?
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more?
Oh yeah, there's the amulets, the keep people safe amulets. Okay, I thought that was a person. Nope.
These two fellas seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Ihora? Hora? Singing while working in the workshop.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. C. I wonder if that's Cassandra.
Ward.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't get any closer.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try convince him? To try to convince him? Wonder what organ thing they found.
These medical tools are hair-raising. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances.
Yes. Poison.
Oh dear. This dock was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday, the stones danced with my song. My song. Oh, yeah. Everything is tuned in this place. There is a treasure. You want to try?
No. So remind me again, because the last time we played, it looks like some of that black inky stuff got into someone's eyes from foliage, and it looked like he was falling into, or like descending into madness.
Yeah, and I think the doctor got some as well. Because remember the guy put the TNT and like exploded
Yes, that's
that whole
right.
area. And then we got it and went on this crazy trip.
Well, we got it, and now we woke up, and everything's like stormy, and
In a completely different part of the island.
yeah,
A
we saw a
white
sea
fedora.
monster.
It's really dirty. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it.
Ugh.
It's stained with blood and black ooze. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
Yeah, you think I've come across like a... There's all these lanterns everywhere and I can't use any of them. I'm not seeing any. Can't turn on that light either.
The expedition only has 5 members now.
Why is my husband standing so close to her? Just saying.
Well, she's the only one who didn't want to leave him by himself when he refused to leave.
I think that was the doctor. She didn't want to leave. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this. Some more claw marks. Yes. There seems to be a floating rock in front of me.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Specific South Pacific Expeditions megalithic basalt stones.
What kind of doodad is this?
Try turning it on. Dang.
Well,
Try turning the numbers. Looks like we're missing power.
yeah, dang it. I was ready to jam out too. Alright. I guess I can't interact with the the floating rock. That's the part I want to interact
A
with.
rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned
Stop.
on. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
I bet you these numbers are significant.
I would
There's
assume
new moon
so.
and full moon. Mental note. Numbers.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Huge stone pipe organ. Oh, remember we were talking about the organ? Section C basalt structure. Waves push air through the carved stone tubes. Oh, that's clever. So it literally is just like a piano organ. Yeah.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been studying this structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides. Green screen. Alright, so we gotta find power. What's this? That son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabid dog. Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Oh, sorry, I read that. Okay. So we have power cables going to that. There's nothing there. There's a box right here. Power coming up over here. Oh, look, there's
Is that
that
the
symbol
organ?
again. I think the organ's behind us. Try not to turn the camera so quick. I think it's over here. Let's see if I can walk here. Oh, there's something up there.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
There's 3 floating stones. Okay, neat.
Can you fall off of that?
No. Look at this. You're like, can you jump?
I didn't say jump. I said, can you fall? Like, I'm just curious if there's like safety guards in place.
Yeah, and I can't even walk this way. There's like some stairs that lead up to something over there. But they're like back there.
When I played through Mario Odyssey, I fell off of literally everything, and every time I got like big butterflies in my stomach.
There's this game called Mirror's Edge, and it's a first-person parkour game. So you're like this, but you're running and jumping off buildings. And I have vertigo, and so anytime I fall, like, yeah, my stomach just like instantly goes straight up.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
All right. Ooh, what's this? No, can't go that way. I saw this little cart, this like floor thing. I thought maybe something would happen if we walked on it. Alright, so we gotta figure out power. I guess maybe we'll follow all these cables back and see if there was something that we might have missed.
Dead as a doornail.
Oh man,
Well, I think we're on the right track though.
I was real hopeful there.
It's gonna send us back in the spooky ship.
Right? Never that easy.
See, there was something clicking over here. I thought it was just going crazy.
I thought it was just like the pots and pans in the wind.
No power.
Yep, going in the ship. I knew it. So it's like up there. So we do have to go up there somehow. I thought the ladder, it didn't give me a prompt to climb it, but maybe I just, maybe I wasn't supposed to climb it just yet.
This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Dead as a doornail.
Alright, should we follow the power cable left, or should we go through that open door to the right?
Let's follow the power cable first.
This looks like a puzzle.
No power. I'll try again. Nope, wrong.
Oh man.
Okay, so there's an order to this.
Probably right.
Always green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
I want to go left before we start heading back down. It is a secret. Come back for you.
That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording.
But we're stranded on this island. Please send help. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
East of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please
Even the
send
crew
help
of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
June 30th, 1934, 8:25 a.m. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks, if there's anything left to pick up by then.
unaccounted for.
12:40 p.m. Left the island after lunch, no incidents. July 1st, 1934, 6 a.m. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch.
This is a distress call from the Everhart.
I'm gonna turn off the...
74.
see what the other one says.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14th, 1934, 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale. Oh, we should be taking the compass.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us, Frank.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. It's from her husband.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Ponape, there's a city called Nan Madol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Sounds like this island. Ooh.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Alright, seems like a puzzle.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Black ooze test. Changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies. There's a bunch of scratched out numbers.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. I don't see any clues as to what we need to do with this, so should we monkey around with this?
Let's monkey around with it because I don't recall numbers aside from the numbers on the calendar.
Oh, something lit up green. Oh, look, that one's like stable, and these ones are going kind of crazy.
Ding.
Oh, but if I raise that one, and then this one lowers those two. Oh, so. Okay, so. There, and then this one. Oh. Oh. Put them all at the same height. And this one. Almost had it. Dang it. Okay, so they're all the same level now.
Good job.
I'd better write down those
I was
numbers
gonna
in my
say,
journal.
write that down.
I forgot how to pull up my journal. Oh, there it is. Cool. Ooh, so we're right. We're on the next. Oh, and then she marked down the full moon and stuff. Okay.
Perfect.
Cool, cool. Can we go this way? Why not? It's like spooky glowing lights, too.
Yeah, everything looks different lit up.
It's like dreamlike in a way through that hallway. I also want to like turn my head as we're walking. Oh, I have to flip this one. Oh, I didn't need to look down. I don't know why I did that.
If you can hear some coughing,
Only
it's
God
our
knows how
older
long I've been
dog.
covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Yeah, we have Ruffle up here, and then we have our other two dogs that are napping right here to my right side. So.
Last, some light. That should make things easier.
I go recheck some of these tents to see if there was anything that I might have missed in the dark.
Yeah. She did make a point to see that she couldn't see.
I know, and
Say
I just
that she couldn't see.
I just go stumbling around everywhere.
Is this a red light room for like photos?
Yeah.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. She's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold it! Hold it for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
That's when the doctor attacked him.
Yeah.
Nothing new there. Saw that already. Nobody did the dishes. Here's some beeping. Sleepy little baby. You had a rough day, huh? Saw all that. Alright, so I guess we probably should have gotten the lights before. I just went stumbling around looking for stuff.
Ruffle's just enjoying the cozy gaming vibe.
Ooh, now we can go play with that, What's this?
Can you read what it says?
I saw buttons. Hide levels. Measurements. Harry Everhart.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Can you call me old pal from now on? Can be our term of endearment. Old pal.
Old sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Clearly.
I'm like, please write those down.
Ah, yes.
That's creepy.
No, no, I'm like,
That like reminds me of Squid Games. Oh man.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
okay. Well, it doesn't go back all the way around, so I guess we'll go back to the beginning. Those look like they're probably going to be important. All right.
Turn it on. Why is she writing down?
I think she's writing down the numbers.
But you're just pressing random buttons.
Yeah. See? So now it's telling us this is how we're going to play the tune. 262, which is this.
Got it.
C. 340. 349 and 415. Okay, so this, and then we jump up a fourth, and then a step and a half.
Ah, yes.
Oops.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
All right, maybe I didn't do it right. That's what it was, right? 262. $349,
Is it both of them together? No.
and then 415. Yeah, I can only push one at a time. Oops. That's a creepy hand.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. What is?
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Oh man, those symbols were on the projector.
they were. Already read that. All right, so.
Oh yeah.
Ah, neat. Hello. Hi, Joyce, 1738. Welcome to the stream.
Ruffle, wake up to say hi. He says hi.
He's like, Mom. All right, so. Yes, I totally get what we're supposed to do here. Okay, so there's this one, there's this one, and then there's this one. So we have diamond in the middle, 4 little diamonds, and triangles pointing left and right. Aw, Joyce says hi, Ruffle.
Your friend says hi.
I don't.
can't
Yeah, he
see.
can't see him, but he's like on his back, just. Okay, so. Oh, maybe this is like a cipher. I wonder if those have to do with like raising the water level. See that one's like kind of sort of empty, or that one was empty. That one goes a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So it's like to lower the water level or something.
Or is it could be? It could also be the floating rocks.
That's true because there's a floating rock like right next to it. You know.
Well, I mean, you could still be right.
All right, so we know it's this one, and this one. Somehow we know that. And we still don't really know how the moon changes stuff. Well, so the moon could be about moving the water.
Moving the tides.
Yeah. To phone a friend on this one. If anybody has any ideas, now's the time to toss them in chat.
This is definitely the most complex puzzle we've come across so far in this game.
So I do think it's like lowering the water. So maybe the water's pretty high right now. So maybe we need to go for this last one. It's this one. Oh, look, they're in order. It's like diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds, and then up and down, left and right, and then the 4 different directions. It's in that order. So then it changes. So instead of doing the diamond in the middle, we have to do the 4 cardinal directions. And then instead of doing the 4 diamonds, we'd have to do the 2. So it's 4 cardinal, 2 diamonds, and then the 4 diamonds.
And where are you picking this phase?
I have no idea.
Can we look back at the rock
At the rock.
that's floating?
I wonder if it has to do with the calendar. Do we know what date it was today? I don't think she said. Oh, November 7th. Because November 7th is a new moon. So does that tell us anything? It's a new moon.
So, if the symbols on here of the moon,
You're right.
then this would be the right one.
Is it new or full when it's empty? Would it be full? I mean, would it be like completely dark? See how that one's like completely white?
I see. Yeah.
So like that.
Can you flip through them as we're seeing them?
Yeah, so there's that one. Oh, yeah, I have to like kind of,
The camera down.
yeah. Let's see if I can do it from back here. Okay, is that better? So see, like the top one doesn't change. Like the top symbol tells us, I guess, like the phases of the moon. I think you're right on that part. The second, the line of 7 are the notes, but depending on what phase you're in, you play different notes.
Yeah.
So I think the question comes down to: are we in the empty diamond or the full diamond?
I guess it wouldn't hurt to try both, but maybe we should start with the full. As in new. Yeah.
All right, so we have 262, which is the diamond, 349, which is the 4 diamonds, and then 415, which is left and right arrows. So middle diamond, 4 diamonds, left and right arrows. So we have middle diamond is now the corner triangles.
Do you want me to take a picture of this?
I think I can. All right. So the 4. And then we have the 3 in a row. So we have the corners, 3 in a row, and then up and down. I got this. I'm not even gonna look.
Okay.
Got this. So we have 4, 3 in a row, up and down. So it's this one and then the black. Okay. Okay, I think that was wrong. What's this one? 4. And then the 3, which is this one. 311, yep. And then left and right is up and down. Yeah, so I was right. So I think we're just
wrong.
Just wrong. Hey, this is science right here. You know, experimenting. All right. So we got the same thing. 4, and then 2, and then other 4. Okay. 4. She wrote
She
something.
wrote something down.
Yep. 2. Did I just do something wrong? Oh, I'm an idiot. On the last one, I was putting the wrong 4.
Okay.
Alright, so let's try this again.
Okay.
So 4, 3, I think it's that one. Yeah. 3, and then left and right. And left and right goes to up and down, which is
I feel like we're so close.
Okay, I'm just gonna play all the notes again. Okay, just making sure that she wrote them all down now. Okay. All right. We got this. I don't know what we're doing, but we got this. Means we got the... We know we're on the 7th. That's a fact. 262 is this diamond one. 349 is this one. And 415 is this one. And we've tried playing all of those and nothing happened. So this one. Okay. So it's... And nothing happened there. Yeah. So now, if we try it with the full one. So 262 is this diamond. That one goes to the 4 cardinal directions. So it's this one. So 466. And then the next one will be 349. So it's the 4 just normal diamonds. So it's this one. So it goes to 3. So we do the far.
How come you're not playing them in this order?
I was just matching them up.
Yeah. So the next one would be 2.
Oh, I was matching them up to this tone, like these 3 tones that they gave us. But I could try playing it in that order. See what happens. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, left, right. That's weird. Everything's just shifted over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, left, right, and then 4. Everything just shifts. I'm so confused.
I am super confused.
If we do 4, and then 2, 3. Right. 62, 349. The 1, 1, 4 up down. That 1, 4 left right. I mean. Okay. 1, 4. Left right is 4. Seven. Yeah, that should be all right. Well, okay. I'm officially stuck. There must be something that we're missing. Let me try the dark one more time, and then we'll just go wandering around and see if we can figure it out. Okay. So 262, 262. The 1 diamond in the middle is equal to this one. So it's this one's first note. 349 is this guy. That one is equal to 3. And then 415, which is left, right, is equal to up, down. So it's here, here, here. Right, 390, yeah, it's up, down. All right.
You want to try the other one again?
I think we did. We're just straight missing something here. It'd be cool if there was like a hint button or something. At least like point you in the right direction. Saw that note, and then that's the tones it emits change consistently with the tides. Just turn it off. Anything over here? Oh, what about that picture that we saw up there?
Oh, that's right.
Probably literally gonna tell us the answer. I've just been over there playing my own little rock opera the whole time.
A big old puppy dog. No.
Alright, this tells me nothing. Yeah. Chat. If anybody has any ideas. Audience participation is always welcome.
I mean, the logic obviously was wrong, but it makes sense to me that it would correspond with the day and the phase of the moon.
Yeah.
And regardless of how we were reading it, we tried both what we would, you know, decipher as like the full moon and the new moon.
There's nothing on here, it's just that.
It smells like it's raining.
Ooh.
Perfect cozy weather.
There's nothing in this. I just play a note.
Truffle happy Did you look at that paper on the floor?
Yeah, this is the one where he was cursing out that guy for attacking him. I feel like we're wrong on the phases of the moon, but
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Go back to the calendar.
so there's November 7th. I don't think there was anything on the back, no. This is a tough one. Tough, tough, tough. Back to the slides and see if I missed anything. It's our creepy cartoon. Tide levels measurements. So I feel like we're in high tide. Right? Does it? Zoom in.
Oh, maybe that's some general knowledge.
Is what is it high tide in? Maybe we should look that up.
Okay, which phase of the moon is high tide?
Yeah.
Which phase of the moon corresponds to high tide?
We live in a desert, so
The highest tide occurs during a full moon and a new moon. So
Okay,
theoretically,
so
either one should
it should
work.
be fine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It has to be this one. It has to be. Okay. So 262 is there. That one. One diamond. Oh, unless... Oh, am I just being stupid?
What?
So 262, I'm like pointing like everybody can see me. So 262, right, is this one. That's one diamond. But when you look on here, it's saying, okay, one diamond's here, But how about we shift everything over and 1 diamond becomes here? So what if I need to play like the 2 instead? Like I need to play this one. Like what if I'm reading it backwards?
Wouldn't the arrow be pointing upwards?
You would think, but I could also just be dumb.
Okay. You can try it.
Alright, so 2. So it's 2, 4, left, right. Right? Yeah, 2, or sorry, 1, 4, left, right. So that would be 2, 2, 5, 7. So 2, 5, 7. Nope. All right. Oops. That button. Log. Reacts to different sound frequencies, and some can even make it float in the air. Harry found another unknown structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers, even as they wait for help to arrive. The tidal organ emits musical tones when the water pushes air through its tubes.
Okay. So I don't like to do this, but because we're super stuck and the game doesn't offer any puzzles, I just wanted to see
Any
if we
hints?
were like on the right track, and it looks like we're missing part of the puzzle.
Oh, we're missing part of the cipher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes
More sense.
Yeah, that big empty spot on that second page there, they're supposed to be writing there.
What?
I don't know where they are, where to find them, or what they mean, so I wasn't trying to super cheat.
Alright, we're gonna go back over here and see if there's anything that we missed. I feel like we saw all these. Yeah. Oops.
These medical tools are hair-raising.
Is there a part of the game that we haven't explored yet, like past the area that we were in?
Past the area. Oh, like back over here? I don't think so, but there. I thought I saw. Okay. Now that you brought that up, did we come in right here?
Given that we washed up on shore, I don't know.
This is where they had the dude tied up.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Remember the movie where they sacrificed someone? Clash of the
Oh, Clash of the Titans?
Titans, yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
You're gonna say King Kong, where they tie up the woman. The OG King Kong.
That's probably where it's going.
No problem. Spooky. Okay, so we washed up like over here somewhere. So I wonder if there's something back over here. Not seeing anything. Some spooky structures. It's very ominous. Should I go back in the ship?
Might as well.
Since we're back over here. Nothing up there. Nothing back there. Would you ever sail on a giant cargo ship like this?
What reason would I have?
I don't know. For kicks.
Probably not.
Nothing down there.
I like how in the last game we played, anytime we were in an area too long or trying to go into like a wrong part, she'd be like, I wonder what is in this area.
I know, we're like, oh, let's figure out this puzzle. And she's just like, you should leave. So that was for the ooze that we figured out. And the floating stones. There's the code. There's the tally marks.
Oh, look, you could look at the tally marks.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for.
Those.
5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island.
See if there was anything that we didn't see
Send
on
help
this.
immediately. This is a distress call
So
from
it's
the
not looking like it's on the
Everhart
ship.
expedition. 74 nautical miles
Alright,
east of
let's
Tahiti.
bring back to the
The Lady Shannon has run
puzzle
aground.
area. Hear a lot of pitter patter of puppy feet underneath us. It's funny because if Ushki's in here during my WoW streams, which are Tuesday and Thursday nights, he just naps the whole time. Oh no! Keep lagging. Can you hear us okay? Hopefully it's not our connection. Oh, it's a little calm. Oh, we didn't walk over here. There's a whole area. Another campsite, okay.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
Looks like a dude's head. His nose and his chin, his eyebrow.
You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille? I should know that. I was in military school. We're gonna go reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. Oh yeah, so it's reveille. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me, Harry. Okay,
What if her husband turned into them?
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. Do you think we can do that?
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot.
That was funny. Like, what is that? Blowtorch. Frank.
Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing. Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. Harry. I don't think I've ever left this many notes in my life.
I was trying to put Ruffle down. Nuzzle to breathe back up. Pretty.
Oh, do you want to say hi? Okay. She's just walked away from me. Spooky temple area. Oh, baby. Hi. Just licking my knee. It's black over here, but there's a...
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
That's creepy.
I need one of those wings for Ruffle.
Oh, like the puppy carrying, like the
Yeah.
baby sleeves.
The most I've done is shove them in a tote bag.
Alright, so our exploration to this part of the island was not a very fruitful endeavor. Oh, there's more to explore.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
What nonsense. That is spooky looking. We're gonna go over here. Ralph, are you,
That
Are
huge
you
stone
scared?
door looks like an exit. How does it open?
maybe we do have to... Oh, there's a area over there.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
I don't know what I did. It's a big hole. Step away from that ledge for a minute.
Oh wait. Are you seeing the patterns?
The two notes.
Does that correspond to days of
It's looking like.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the real long. Yeah. So we need
The new moon.
the new
So the opposite of what I have. Oh, so I didn't need to rock out on the piano the whole time. It's these areas.
There
Must
we
be
go.
instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
So open, close, tuning the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. Okay, so... Oh, and then each of these corresponds to the... Got it. So 262 is this one. So that one's going to be open. So the diamond, the 4, and the left and right are going to be open. All the other ones will be closed. So that's closed.
Ugh.
I know, I don't like this. Is it up and down? No. 262 is that one. 349 is that one. And then 415. Okay, so this one stays closed.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Oh look, sea level.
Oh man. So intricate.
I know, this is a pretty intense puzzle. So, alright, so that one was closed. The 4 is closed. That's 466. Is there some other stuff over here? What are you?
Okay.
Oh, these are the symbols again. And then there's a...
If we summon something, I swear.
Hulu's gonna come out and get us? Yeah. I mean, I think that's what we're doing, so... That one's closed. Left and right should be open. Yep. Okay, and then the last one I think is over here. So I was...
The entrance.
Yeah, I was mucking around with this one, so this one should be open.
And we have the new moon. And then now we need those symbols.
So the 1, the 4, and the left and right. The 1, the 4, yep, and the left and right.
Well, I'm not sure.
This cough gets you.
Yeah. Poor dog.
Oh. Do we need to go back
That's
and
what
look at
yeah,
the...
sorry.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna try to say. And then he coughed and I thought like the monster was coming up.
Okay. Oh, why did they make us run all the way back? Is there like a shortcut? Is it a shortcut?
Maybe not through the black ooze.
You never know. Can't go through that door? Okay. Alright, well. You know we're making progress.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Were you ever afraid of thunderstorms?
Yes.
Really?
I was. Well, so not necessarily the thunderstorm part, but I was afraid of the possibility of tornadoes.
In New Mexico?
After I saw the movie Twister,
Okay, that's fair.
scared me. Terrified. Oh, hi, Evie. You guys can't really see her, but our golden doodle is trying to say hi. Let's see if we can... Yep.
She tried to jump.
Okay. There you go. Ready, Evie girl?
Evie girl.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I love you too. Say hi. That's me. Okay. All right. Say bye, Evie girl. Bye. Like, no. Oh, this one. So we were at this one.
I think this is the right one.
Oh, thanks. She's such a jerk.
I hate her. So I can't rock out on this anymore? Just for old time's sake. Little upset at that puzzle.
That was very misleading. I think that was the point.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, right? Because you needed to match up the tones to the keys.
And you're playing like a giant organ.
Yeah, so I was like,
You
oh.
summoned a If anyone watches Merv the Cat on TikTok, he'll get that reference. If you don't, you should look him up. He's so adorable.
Absolutely hilarious.
Sorry, she's a
Oh yeah, that's right. She's in love with.
this. I think he's like a landscaper. His name is Charles. He goes Charles
Yeah,
and like runs to
he's-
the window to go see him.
Super in love with him. Okay, so we need 1, 4, and 6 are the numbers. So okay, so this one's still open, so that's good.
Oh yeah, they didn't ship him back.
So this one needs to be closed. Yeah. So this one needs to be opened. And then the last one that needs to be open is up and down. So up and down, everything else needs to be closed. Close. Closed. That's so scary. Okay. Nothing that way. Okay. Alright, moment of truth.
Okay. What?
Oh, I have one too many open. So, open. Right? So, oh, okay, so this one's open. So, up and down. Up and down's open. 4. 349 is 4. 4 should be 1. So 1 is open. And then 415 is left and right. Left and right should be 2. So 2 is open. So the 4 is not right. So 4. Did I miss the 4? Over here or something?
That's so scary.
Oh. There's a whole... Alright.
Okay.
Now we'll... You know, the 18th time's the charm.
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
Go to the giant, it's like a half-eaten apple.
Was this the mountaintop her husband was referencing?
I think so. I know, I'm like... Ah, yes. Whoa.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities.
We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by
dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does.
I guess this wasn't the mountaintop. Now we're gonna go to the temple.
I know that's the
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Oh yeah, it looks totally safe.
I'm all for her optimism that he's one still there and two still alive.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here.
What if she's the monster?
What if it's the monster we made along the way? How is the island not dangerous? Okay. Oh man.
I guess the good thing about going alone is if you go crazy, you're not really harming other people.
That's true. All right. Well, I think that looks like a good stopping point.
I agree.
Let's see.
That was quite a hike.
Ah,
Nice
that,
and
look at that.
airy.
quite a show. Speaking of quite a show, stop by tomorrow to watch me raid. It's a show because you just see me repeatedly laugh about me doing stupid mistakes in life.
Ruffle, say goodnight.
Say goodnight, Ruffle.
Thanks for watching. Next time.
Was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, tomorrow 7:30 to 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, and Thursday 7:30 to 9:30 Mountain Standard Time for World of Warcraft Mythic Raid progression. And then we will be back more than likely on Sunday.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
On Sunday.
Hopefully that'll be us on Sunday again. So
I'm just throw it out there. I'm in grad school, so sometimes I mess with our schedule when I have stuff aligning on Sunday.
yeah, Sundays most of the time, sometimes Mondays, but yeah, we will be back with the next chapter of Call of the Sea. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.